Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead taroscope. I just want to say I really do apologise for the brevity of the video this week. Unfortunately, I've got some stuff going on outside of work that I need to attend to, so this will be short and sharp. Before we start, as always, I wanted to make sure I got you something though. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Hierophant card. Okay, so for a lot of you, this could be that you are working on everything in all of these different areas at a very official level. For some of you, this could be that you are maybe taking things to a whole new height in some regard, and so you're having to work with either corporate institutions, maybe, you know, there's a trip to a church or a hospital as well for some of you. For your actions and options, you've got the Fool card, right? So new things, places, people and energies, surprise developments when it comes to your work and your profession. And look, you've got the King of Cups here. So whoever this King of Cups is, this is a new water sign, male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you haven't met yet, that could have something to do with your career or play a supportive role to you. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this does suggest that you have a if you're studying, yeah, right, like this could be that you're maybe a professor or a teacher or a lecturer of some sort. You're having a really powerful conversation, and for those of you that this represents, maybe somebody that you've already worked with or already studied with, this could go a long way. Maybe you have a conversation to say, like, you know what, can we bury a hatchet of some sort? So if you've had an issue or a problem with someone, there might actually be a moment where you find some camaraderie. So that could be really nice. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be that there is someone in your midst who really does either want to help or support you, but it's almost like not necessarily on a professional level. It might be on a more sort of emotional level, you know, for some of you. When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, the King of Cups is your creativity, but it also represents your compassionate nature. And for a lot of you, because it's the Hierophant card, you might kind of start looking at your business and saying, okay, where is it that I can emulate the corporate world, but take the, you know, but add more of an emotional sort of slant to it in some way. It's kind of like you're upgrading things, but in a way that feels morally kind of acceptable to you personally. And then when it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working, the King of Cups is really about where you put your emotions, what you're going to do with it. When it comes to your for those of you that are partnered, married or in long-term commitments, the Ten of Pentacles bodes very, very well for the collective finances and the collective pot. The resources are good, and actually you might be having a really good feeling of, you know what, this is good. Life is good right now. Life is materially secure, at least, which is very nice. When it comes to those of you that are single and looking, you could be connecting to a water sign person, or potentially somebody that works, you know, in the corporate sector or field, who is themselves very settled, very well financially sort of stable. Maybe they're in a really good place and you're in a decent place as well. And so it's like you've got this combination of resources that's going on that creates what feels like wealth, right? Very, very nice. And then for your money and materials, the Hierophant card is, it can be banking institutions. So if you want a loan, a mortgage or anything like that this week, you've absolutely got the go ahead. It bodes very, very well for you, right? You'll get what you need, and you might even get a little bit more as well. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, your neck, your throat and your voice, and for those of you that are so those of you that are so disposed, if you're going to the doctor and you're going to get checked out and stuff, have your thyroid checked. All right. I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice. This is not that. When it comes to your home and environment, there are a lot of conversations around home this week, and I think it centers around things like mortgages, loans, you know, ownership of home. All of this opposite that Ten of Pentacles. There's something about your long-term future when it comes to your living situation that is very much to the fore this week. Now, speaking of the King of Cups, if you haven't seen it, my Court Cards course is up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. It's all about the the court cards, right? Literally all about the court cards. Bite-sized, digestible chunks of information that you can take on board. Lots of PDFs, because you know Rafi loves a PDF. And on top of that, as if that wasn't enough, you're getting multi-layered meanings. It's not just about who they can show up as, it's the experiences, the astrology, all of that good stuff. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a great week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.